Sincere, how has Coach Dowse challenged you the most since you've gotten here?
Coach Dowse, I just want to start off by saying he's a great coach. He's challenged me the most so far, by just throwing a ton, giving me a lot of reps in practice and stuff of that nature. And, just telling me, challenging me to minimize my mental errors and stuff like that.
Dan was in here a couple days ago and saying that you guys break on New Era, and that it's a different line. And how do you feel like you fit into that group, and what's that group been like?
Yeah, so New Era is we have a real young D-line room. So pretty much last year they had a real old D-line room. So when we say New Era, this is to get all, last year we was 3-9. So New Era is, we were racing last year and this is New Year, so this is New Era.
Does it seem like Dayon's trying to take on some leadership for you guys to try to encourage you and stay on top of you a little bit?
Yes, every day. Dayon's one of the biggest role models in the room. He sits in the front and I sit right next to him, and he teaches me a lot.
Sincere, what made you want to give up your last semester in high school to come here early?
Honestly, it's like, me doing that will put me in the best position to start as a true freshman. My goal is to win freshman All-American, and so me coming here early would put me in the best path to do that.
How are you making the transition from high school ball to ACC ball?
In my opinion, I'm making a pretty good transition. It's a lot of little stuff that's different, but at the end of the day, football is going to be football. So for me, it's pretty much the same.
How did the scrimmage go this weekend for you and for the defense as a whole?
The scrimmage for me went real well. I had pretty good stats. And as a defense, we did, as a whole, we did good, but it still we could clean up the little stuff, like stopping the run, stuff like that. So, but overall, we did pretty good.
Dayon was saying that you and Francis have stood out as from freshman team line. What does that mean, just to get that win, but also how have you seen Francis grow as time in spring training?
Shoot, to hear that from Dayon, that's a big pat on the back because, coming in early and, Dayon is going to be one of the people who's going to the league next year. So to hear that from an older cat, that makes me proud. And Francis, on the other hand, Francis is a real good freshman. Coming in every day, me, him, and a couple other young guys was going over the playbook every single day after practice for I want to say for the first 2 months we was here, just to give us that boost on the playbook. So when we get in practice, everything's flowing and everything's easy, no mental errors.
Sincere, you talked about wanting to be, all freshman selection along those lines. Come fall time, where do you expect to be in that defensive line rotation?
If not starting, definitely heavy second string. But I'm competing against me every day. So as long as I could get myself better every day, that 1% better, God bless it.
How are you feeling about the Blue Gold game coming up on Saturday?
I'm really excited, man. We had 2 scrimmages prior to this, so this game is just to showcase my talents. So I'm excited.
Do you think the defense has a little bit more of an advantage compared to the offense since the offense is implementing a brand new system?
Yes and no. We have a lot of new faces on defense, including me. So, in my opinion, I feel like it's even because you have guys on defense who's learning the playbook, and then you got guys on offense, even older guys who's still learning the playbook. So,
What's the trash talk been like from the defense? You guys have won all 3 of the scrimmages leading up to the Blue Gold game. Is there some y'all hanging that over the offense's heads?
every single day in this room right here that y'all are in, we love to talk trash. That's what give us the juice.
What are some of the chirps that you guys
Oh man. Crazy stuff. I don't want to say it on the camera.
Sincere, making explosion plays defensively for you guys.
I'm sorry?
Who's making explosion plays for you guys defensively? Who are you noticing that guys that are just making difference plays?
Shoot, a guy like, of course, Dayon for sure. Ghost Neal, he was hurt majority of the spring, but when he came back, he was one of those guys who was like, wow. Myself, of course, but I don't want to put myself in the picture. Fitzy. I don't know Fitz's last name, I'm not going to lie, but Fitz is a really good nose tackle as well. But, those are the people who stood out the most to me.
Since the rules are different in the spring and in practice, are you one of those guys that has a hard time not hitting the quarterback when you really want to hit the quarterback?
Yes. Coming from high school, our coaches didn't really care if we hit the quarterback or not. So So coming here, you know, I touched the quarterback a little bit. I'm getting yelled at from Coach Dews, but you know, it's good. So learning, but you know, it's okay.
Anything else from Mr. Edwards?
You still working on the edge? You working inside at all? Or?
Not really inside, cause it's a lot more stuff that goes into it, playbook wise. I've been on the edge the whole spring.
All good. Thank you, Sincere.